Hi, and welcome to Kirby Maths Pythagoras theorem, finding one of the shorter sides. So in the previous video, we looked at finding the hypotenuse, and remember that the hypotenuse was the longest side pointed to by the right angle, and we always label the hypotenuse C. And then in Pythagoras theorem, we label the other two sides A and B, and it does not matter which way round A and B go. And remember, we need to write out Pythagoras theorem, which is c squared equals a squared plus b squared. Now we used this formula to find the longest side previously, but in this video we're going to find one of the two shorter sides. And I'm going to start off by using this triangle, and this is 17 centimeters, this is 12 centimeters, and this is the missing side x. First of all, I label up my A, B and C, and C is the one I always label first, and C, the right angle points to the hypotenuse, so that is C, and then it doesn't matter which way round I label A and B. So let me just highlight this one. Okay, then I write out Pythagoras theorem, this bit, c squared equals a squared plus b squared, and then I substitute my numbers in without doing any calculations. So I don't work out the square of 17, I just put it in as 17 squared to begin with. So C is 17, so I write 17 squared, and that is equal to A, which is 12 squared, plus B squared, which is X. Then I get my calculator, or if it's a non-calculator paper, then you need to be able to square these numbers without a calculator. So 17 squared is 289. 12 squared is 144, and we just leave x squared like this. Then we need to look at this in terms of solving an equation. So we've got an unknown, and we need to work out what that is by rearranging. So I'm going to take 144 from each side of the equation. So 289 minus 144 is 145, and that is equal to x squared. In order to find out what the length is, I need to square root both sides. Now 145 is not a square number, so when I put that into my calculator, I get the answer 12.0415 9 blah 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 blah, and it keeps going, and that is equal to x. So I'm just going to round x to one decimal place, so to one decimal place x is 12.0 centimeters. Okay, right, let me just go through that again. So we start off with our triangle and we label up the sides, and C is always pointed to by the right angle, and it's the sloping side, it's the longest side, it's the hypotenuse. We write out Pythagoras' theorem, c squared equals a squared plus b squared, and then we substitute in the numbers we have been given. Then we do the squaring, so 17 squared, 12 squared, we leave the x squared as it is. We're going to solve this equation here now for x. So I subtract 144 from both sides, which gives me 145 is equal to x squared. And then I square root both sides. And if it's not a square number, then I'll need my calculator to do this. And that gives me a value for x. And then I round it to the number of decimal places asked for in the question. Thank you for watching.